very special guest here. Welcome back to the early show. Our special guest this half hour, Simon Baker from The Mentalist. Welcome.
Thank you.
Right before we came out of commercial, he was talking to the ladies. They were very excited.
Very much part of the team with my own little...
You're actually being named a new anchor today.
Anchor?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Nautical theme? Yeah.
When our audio guy gave you this microphone, you said, I'm not used to this, because you're acting, usually it's boom. You can't be acting like this. I'm going to get you.
Well, I feel like I am acting like this. I feel like I'm acting like one of you guys.
How does a news anchor act?
Imitate.
I don't want to do that.
You feel
I'm still
like
going to do an interview. Yeah, I do feel like singing a song.
Go for it.
Just when I hold the mic, but I can't sing, so I won't do it. I just feel like that beginning of a song, as soon as someone gives me a microphone.
I'm sure you can sing. You're very talented.
I can't sing. I have to give this to someone else.
He's starting to freak out.
I'm better.
All right, well, he's going to talk to us about the finale tonight of The Mentalist, and we'll talk to you about other projects you have going on. One of the sexiest men alive, according to People magazine.
Okay,
sexiest blonde is what they said, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do your wife?
See, America agrees.
What do your wife and kids think about all that business?
Yeah, they think it's hilarious. They think it's very funny. They're humored by it. As am I, you got to be honest.
We love the humility. Makes them even more sexy, the humility.
No kidding.
Oh, you guys part of the show this morning? Oh, hello.
We're live.
Okay.
You're looking good today, Harry. I might add. You look terrific.
As do you, Dave.
Thank you, Harry, very much.
Sorry,
you were voted
we
sexiest
were in a
bald
little bit
man,
of a
and
zone
I
for
was
a
voted
minute.
sexiest adult that looks like he's 10.
We're ready to get back to the show
Oh,
now.
All right, go ahead.
We're ready to tell you what else is coming up in this half hour. You have to change your makeup over the summer. Not only should you wear less on your face, but you should have fewer products. So we're just going to give you the bare minimum, the essentials that you need to spruce up your makeup routine for the summer.
And you're going to meet a charming 5-year-old girl named Iris who is going to show us how to be an adventurous eater. So charming, along with some help from her food critic dad. We'll have that for you in just a little bit. First, though, we're actually going to pay attention
Let's
to you
give
now.
you all our microphones.
Well, if I have 2 microphones, can I talk for 4 times as long now? I'm going to talk for 4 times.
Let's take them all away.
Let's take a check of the weather, see what's happening all across the country, everyone.
All right, thanks a lot, Dave. Well, you don't have to be a psychic to know that The Mentalist is a huge hit this season. The #1 new show, in fact. And much of that reason is because of Simon Baker, who stars as Patrick Jane. Good morning, Simon.
Good morning. How are
Welcome
you?
back to the show.
Thank you.
It was 1 year ago today that you were launching The Mentalist, announcing it on this very program, explaining what it was about.
Trying desperately to explain what it's about.
Well, whatever you did, it worked because it became the #1 new drama.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, I think that's a credit to a lot of the other people involved in the show. I mean, you say what you say, but I'm just part of, I'm one of the cogs in all the wheels of what the show is. And we've been really fortunate with good guest actors, good solid cast, and an audience that has enjoyed the show and stuck with the show. So
the writing is great, the other actors are great, but I have to admit that every time someone talks about The Mentalist, the women always say, and I love that Simon Baker. I mean, this has really launched you. You've been around for a while, but this has really launched you into a huge TV star.
Well, I haven't been around that long. Let's
Oh, that's true. You're young.
Okay.
But
no,
you've
I have been around for a while, and I've done a lot of different stuff. And it's interesting when something... Yeah, I was here a year ago with a bunch of people from new shows, and we all sort of explained what our show was about. And you know, you make a television show and you put it out there for consumption, and it's very difficult and competitive field, and some things are successful and some things are not so successful, and I feel very blessed to be chosen out of that group of shows to be the one that the audience is sort of stuck with. So
Has your life changed a lot in the last 12 months since the show became such a huge hit?
You know, there's elements of it that have changed, but essentially not that much. I mean, I live between home and the studio where I shoot the show, and then I have to go and do these press engagements and come to New York and do this sort of stuff.
The actor's life. It's an actor's life that you lead. Tonight is the finale, and in the finale, you come face to face with the person responsible for your character's wife's death and murder of your daughter as well. Let's take a look at a clip.
Okay.
I see you care for both of them, and I can see that you're lying to me. That's a bad idea.
I got nothing to do with this.
Please understand something. I have a very deep personal interest in this case. I'll do whatever it takes. I will have you framed for murder. I will torture you. I will kill you myself if I have to, whatever it takes.
That's Red John. Is this guy going to be your nemesis for seasons to come?
I think so. I think it's a great device within the show. The finale's, I'm really proud of the finale. It's a really intense episode of the show. A lot of the show is light and has a sort of a nice energy to it.
Yeah.
But it's always anchored by this sort of subplot that drives my character, and in the finale we kind of collide right head on into that, so there's a lot of real personal stuff in the show.
But we like the lightness because we love seeing you smile. You're always, you know, you're solving stuff and you got that little charming smile going on. You got to work with your wife on the show this season. She's an actress too.
And we're still married after that.
How did it go?
Successful.
Look how beautiful she is.
She, how did it go? It was good. It was good. It was funny.
Did you commute in one car that day? Was it weird, like being with the person every
No.
Oh.
We did, you know, I think the producers were very happy. We shared a trailer. So,
save money.
We saved a little money there.
And you said, wait a minute, I'm the star. I had to share a trailer? What is this? Was it okay?
It was the first time I've ever had a girl in my trailer, actually.
I would hope so. And finally, you're also doing stuff on the big screen. Tell me real quick about this movie you're working on. It's called The Killer Inside Me. Don't make it You're the Killer. Are you?
No,
Okay.
it's a classic. It's written based on a book written by Jim Thompson, who wrote The Grifters, The Getaway, and a host of other fantastic sort of noirish pulp fiction books. And it's set in the 50s, and it's just a really interesting little piece to do that offsets what I do on The Mentalist.
Well, we look forward to you on the big screen and, of course, on the small screen. I don't like calling it the small screen. We look forward to you every week in our homes. How's that on television? Simon Baker, best of luck. The finale's tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And don't forget, The Mentalist airs tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 Central, right here on CBS. And now here's Harry.